Hi everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect. I think we'll probably go check in with Tali first, and then what we're going to do, I think after that we'll try and choose probably the next smallest
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
planet. Probably in engineering. Ah, there she is.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Is the new Normandy giving you any trouble?
Please, Shepard, I'm a Quarian. Give me a chunk of scrap metal, a circuit board, and some element zero, and I'll have it making precision jumps. I was worried about working with Cerberus engineers, but they know what they're doing, and they've been very polite.
How's the Normandy running?
Say what you will about Cerberus, they know how to build ships. The Normandy's running even better than before. I don't know if it can stand up to a collector attack, though. I'm researching some ideas that might help.
Can you do anything to give the Normandy an edge over a collector ship?
Definitely. With the right supplies, I can fortify our shields. The collectors cut through the Normandy's barriers immediately last time. My upgrades might give us a better chance.
Got to ask why you didn't suggest that last time. Wrong way. I'll take it.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Can you do anything to give the Normandy an edge over a collector ship?
My shield fortification will help, but I don't think there is much more I can do.
Have you got time to talk?
We didn't really have time to chat while taking out Geth on Haestrom, did we? I can't believe so many people died. Thank you again for getting Riagu out alive. All for data about stars blowing up. I hope the Admiralty Board gets some use out of it.
Have you heard any word about Cal Riagu? Did he survive his injuries?
He sent me a message. It looks like he'll make a full recovery. Anytime you get a suit puncture, it's a matter of luck. Riagu got out with a relatively minor infection.
Tell me about the fleet's Admiralty Board.
It's one of two major political powers among my people. The admirals make decisions related to defense or needing immediate action. They also handle major criminal charges, like treason. The other political power is the Conclave, a group of representatives from each ship. They make most of our laws and fleet decisions.
If you watched my last LP, you'll know all about that, as in Mass Effect 1.
Any news yet on the data you sent?
I'm not likely to hear anything for a while, or on an unsecured channel for that matter.
Having any trouble settling back in on the Normandy?
I like the quiet. I miss the old faces, though. Presley, Engineer Adams, all of them. It doesn't seem right having Cerberus in charge of this ship. Are you sure working for them is the right thing to do?
No, I hate them.
I fully expect them to betray us at some point, and we'll be ready.
I'm glad to hear that, Shepard. Just let me know how I can help. For now, I should get back to work. Thanks for coming by.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, they're manipulating us all the time, so no, I really don't like Cerberus.
What has the new shielding done to your power grid balance?
Not much. With built-in capacitor subsystems, they have a surprisingly low draw.
Doesn't that mean the shielding boost wouldn't last long under fire?
True. They're built for hard, fast strikes, not firefights of attrition.
Well, I hope we haven't made the other shields worse. I think that's unlikely. I don't think we particularly need to check in with anyone else on the ship. Haven't really done all that much.
No messages for you, Commander.
Transfer request approved from Admiralty Board of the Migrant Fleet. Commander Shepard, as per Tali Zora Van Naima's request included with her data delivery from Haestrom, the Admiralty Board has approved her transfer to your command. She has been informed that additional duties to the Migrant Fleet may still be necessary on occasion, but has been given extended leeway to determine when her mission with you is considered complete. The choice was hers, but your role as de facto captain during her pilgrimage may have caused her to be more susceptible to your requests. The Admiralty Board trusts that you will treat your new crew member with the respect due an honoured member of the fleet. Should any harm come to her due to negligence on your part, this board will take severe and appropriate action. Admiral Rael Zora, Migrant Fleet Admiralty Board. Well, that was a lovely message, basically just a threat. Every time I think aliens might be good, I'll make another one that's just a complete prick for no reason. Oh yeah, I haven't decided where I'm going yet. Okay, so we've got a Citadel. Ilium we're leaving till last. That's Ilium. That's the Citadel. That's Ilium. And that's General. Okay, so it looks like we've narrowed it down to Citadel and Ilium then. And a shitty side quest. Well, let's do a shitty side quest, Blue Sun's base, and head to the Citadel. Maybe it'll be a good side quest, but I just get the feeling that they're going to go on forever. A little bit like... Oh, I've got loads of side quests here. Oh, that's part of the main quest, isn't it? Disable false signal, that is the Blue Sun's quest, and that's nearby, so we'll do that now. Oh, loads of reading. Oh, I'm going to have to read 2 whole bloody solar systems here. Getting quite fed up with this cloth mouse mat I bought. The reason I thought it was good because you can just put it in the washing machine, and the old ones have got sort of went all almost corroded, really. I had it for years though, that Razor Steel one. Must have had it best part of 10 years. I don't think I'll be keeping this for 10 years. And then after that I had one that was heated. That was another hard one. But the Surface just, you know, it wasn't a gaming mouse mat, it was just a few quid off Amazon. So it did do what it said on the tin. But yeah, it wasn't great either. Guess I'm just gonna have to put up with a cold dirty mouse mat every now and again. That was another logic behind choosing a fabric one, is I thought it'd be a bit warmer. Wow, that is a lot of text. I wonder if there's something important that happens in this solar system later.
Anomaly detected.
Launch detected.
Probe away. Scans have found something.
Anomaly detected. Scans detect an Alliance colony defended by a Javelin Mark II missile base. A distress signal indicates that the base is compromised by batarians who have launched 2 missiles at the Alliance colony. Total destruction of the colony is imminent. 0 probability of survivors if missiles strike. Find the control panel in the Javelin Mark II missile base. Time of impact calculated. Landing party will have 5 minutes to deactivate the missiles after shuttle touchdown. So it's only going to be a 5-minute distraction. We'll do that. I'll collect the rest of the planet first, though.
Probe away. Launching probe.
Okay, well, on the basis it's a human colony, I'm going to take the humans. Mind you, it's an Alliance colony. Still, I'm identified as Cerberus, might as well take some others that do. Oh shit, that's a lot of points. This is a bit shit. I was going to take the shields upgrade, wasn't I? I'll do that next episode. We can either go for heavy warp, your warp damage is hugely increased, or unstable warp, where the radius, when the warp detonates spots in... Bleh. I cannot talk today to save my life. They neither seem to be hugely different. I might take unstable warp on the basis it's faster. Oh, that's, yeah, remember, you can blow up ammo. Yeah, let's go for this one.
Warning. 2 missiles.
Someone got their asses shot up out here.
We're not off to a great start.
Run while you can.
Hopefully, this is something good behind it.
Watch out!
Okay, I kind of figured this wasn't the way you were meant to go. Still loads of ammo here.
Firing now.
Quite well camouflaged.
Now let's finish you off.
I've got to say, I find the biotics move everyone around more annoying than helpful. I much prefer it to the guys that just shoot them. At least they stay still then. And I swear I saw a heavy weapon ammo somewhere. I did. Oh, it's on the other bloody side. Move! Oh, god damn it! Where am I now? Oh, I've got to fight these bloody climbing controls. Okay, this is not going well. I'm completely lost. I'm going to lose this. Right, you two pointing the right way.
There is only one remaining kill switch code. Therefore, only one missile can be stopped. Use the kill switch code to save your selected target.
Oh shit. Okay, we've got a moral choice here. We can either stop the missiles from blowing up the industrial district, which protects Alliance interests and tactical viability, or we can protect the people. We apply this kill switch, we save the city and hundreds of lives. With its industrial area destroyed, however, the colony will no longer be viable and will have to be evacuated. Well, I only wanted a 5-minute diversion. I'm not going to evacuate everybody. And on that basis, I'm going to save the spaceport. If I don't save the spaceport, they're going to be stuck on the planet anyway.
That did it.
That's it then. They're all dead. I hate the batarians. Why the fuck did the batarians have to do that in the first place? Like, what were the batarians hoping to gain here? Why the fuck did they just blow everything up? Like, what was the end game? You blow everything up, and then what? Oops, I wanted to smash that crate. Oh, she can smash crates. Oh, that's a dead end. I mean, I saved more than if I hadn't existed. We prevented the Batarian radicals from destroying the colony on Franklin. We saved the colony's infrastructure, and that leaves the colony viable for repopulation. Oh dear, that was pretty meh. Well, I'm sure the next quest will be way better.
Probe launched. Anomaly detected.
Oh my god, there's a lot of stuff to read there.
Check all those tunnels.
Launching probe.
Oops, I could have listened to that.
Something on our sensors.
Distress beacon detected on initial sweep is confirmed to be a fabrication set in place to lure unsuspecting ships into orbit for pirate ambushes. Preliminary scans indicate that shutting down the false distress beacon will stop the Blue Sun's transmission and disable their ambush site. Surface scans show Blue Sun's communication signatures concentrate. I should just stop reading. This will be good when I get that. We can have a heavy concussive shot. That's a massive blast that propels enemies with bone-crushing force, or a concussive blast, which is high-energy explosive charges give your shot an impact radius large enough to knock down multiple enemies. So again, we've got area of effect, or outright power. And again, I don't know how much damage 100 points is, to be honest. Doesn't sound like a lot. But then this is a bit shit anyway, isn't it? Might as well go for the more powerful version, I think, rather than area of effect. Come on, just poor refugees trying to help some fellow stranded refugees. You don't need an army to shoot me. I'm not sure if I got any hits in there or not.
Stopping them out.
This should slow him down.
Well, if that's as intelligent as their ambushes get, I might as well have left the beacon up.
A shuttle just landed outside the southern entrance. Get out there and take them out, now.
Oh,
Due to concerns over employee safety, the Brunfeld mining facility has been closed until further notice.
what about all my ammo that was there?
I need cover! an impact shot.
This time. And then. They're doing a great job of anything today.
I'm going in! Saw that.
Expansion of the northern mining tunnels into the mess hall last week, our small facility will be closing indefinitely. All teams will be transferred to the nearest starbase shortly.
Blue Sun's attack!
This should slow him down.
Oh, well, they were telling the truth. They have indeed merged the mining tunnels into the mess hall. What a bunch of retards.
We've got a major haul coming in from that dig site, boys. Move all the unsorted cargo to the mines to make room.
Whoever you are, you won't make it out of here alive.
On what basis? What are you going to do, or run at me in a long line again? Shit! Oh, I've no idea where I saved either. Oh, that's quite good of you. It took me ages to build up my goddamn heavy weapon ammo. I wasn't expecting that. Damn it, Garrus.
Scratch one!
Oh yeah, side.
That should do it.
Deactivated distress beacon at Brunfield mining facility. Eliminated Blue Sun's resistance. Well, that was pretty much what we expected. Don't know who else might have business on the Citadel. Kasumi? Didn't do your thing. We can either have a deadly shadow strike, which increases the damage inflicted on a target, or we can have a rapid shadow strike, which reduces the cooldown by 80% if the target is killed by this power. Although it does quite a bit less damage, as much as a whole of my other concussive shot power. Again, this puts into perspective the damage of that concussive shot. It was like, what, I'd had a choice between 175, and this can do 550. I mean, what is the point of concussive shot? Anyway, I'm going to take rapid shadow strike. And I don't think this will do anything to the AI, but I'll take it anyway.
References to a forger named Fade in CSEC crime reports, Shepard. Perhaps that is a good place to start looking.
Don't want to talk, Garrus? Okay.
Yes?
I'm trying to find a local forger. He goes by the name of Fade.
Yeah, I know him. The alias, anyway. He's been a thorn in the network division's side for the last year. He works with the Blue Suns.
Where can we find him?
If I knew that, he'd be in a cell. Best I can do is put you on the trail. There's a warehouse in the marketplace. Some of Fade's contacts work out of there. Go ask them some questions. Gently, of course.
Oh yeah, gently, of course. I didn't know this guy was working with the Blue Suns. I might have to kill him.
Why haven't you been able to catch him?
Whoever he is, he's damn good at avoiding CSEC. I think someone on the inside's feeding him information. Either that or he's got access to our databases and comm channels. I don't know which is worse. But you're outside C-Sec. Maybe you can nail his ass.
Yes, I will. I will nail him in the ass.
I should be going.
You need anything else, let me know.
Okay, we need to get to... Don't know now. I don't even know now. Where am I getting to? Well, who was Fade? Oh, well, we'll find out in a minute. We'll find out when we get to a warehouse in the market. This is going to take... I'm really confused now. I'm genuinely confused. Ah, that's right. Garrus's quest is the one for Fade. Okay. I remember. I remember. Right, hopefully Garrus will nudge me in the right place then when we get to the market district. Zakira Ward Warehouse. Saronis sounds a little bit like Sedonis. I'm going to go to Zakira level 26. Got anything to add? No. Well, there is a warehouse here. Oh. I think I've gone the wrong way. I have. I'm back where I started. Oh, god damn it. Right, I'm ending the episode here. Thank you for watching. Sorry for that last 2-minute waste of time. Come back for the next part of Mass Effect 2. Named for the 21st century pioneer of groundwater remediation techniques, Kaimowitz is an impressive layer of ice over a stony metallic core. Despite its size, it has only one moon, Noah, which shares its carbonaceous composition, leading astronomers to believe it formed following a giant impact. Iridium deposits have attracted miners to the planet, who must work through robots and telepresence because of the planet's strong gravity. A hydrogen-methane gas giant, Pauling's gravitational field is believed to have cleared most of what would otherwise have been a sizable asteroid belt. The 2163 mission of the space probe Ultimate gave the inhabitants of Watson reams of data reinforcing this theory, giving the colonists an accurate count of its moons, 66, rings, moon-like ring objects, and more than 200 impact craters on the surface of its metallic core. Ultimate has since been retrieved for reuse on subsequent missions within the solar system. Known for its spectacular geysers that can be seen from orbit, Crick is a rock planet with expansive frozen oceans. Though it is within the temperate and pressure range for human habitation, its thick atmosphere is largely carbon monoxide and dioxide, making breathing masks or environmental suits mandatory. The most abundant resources for exploitation are the potassium salts found in its seabeds, which fetch good prices on terraforming worlds. Watson is known in human media for two things: its spectacular tides brought on by its large moon, and the bureaucratic snafu over which Earth nations got to settle there first. Watson is a garden world, first discovered in 2165, with credit claimed by the Chinese People's Federation, the United North American States, and the European Union. The Systems Alliance brokered the infamous Reykjavik Compromise, allowing limited colonisation from each coalition in cities comprised of populations from each nation. Watson itself trends colder than Earth, with a temperate zone measuring about 30 degrees latitude in either direction from the equator. Its life does not easily map to Earth's evolutionary eras. Some islands have species that resemble terrestrial placental mammals, others are overrun by arthropods. It is estimated that at least 2 more generations of xenozoologists will be needed to properly classify all the species of this planet. A large moon, Franklin retains a trace atmosphere of carbon dioxide, but its desolate surface holds no signs of water or life. In order to defend Watson from the pirates of the Terminus systems, Franklin is home to 2 Alliance spaceports and naval bases, capable of fielding 6 fighter squadrons each, and a classified number of interplanetary ballistic missiles. Mass effect fields keep the gravity in its installations at a comfortable level for long-term living. Scans detect an Alliance colony defended by a Javelin Mark II missile base. A distress signal indicates that the base is compromised by batarians who have launched 2 missiles at the Alliance colony. Total destruction of the colony is imminent, 0 probability of survivors if the missiles strike. A mid-sized rock planet, Darwin is ironically named, being one of the worst places for life in the galaxy. Its atmosphere is punishing, its temperature boiling, its chemical makeup toxic. Carbon monoxide and methane wrap the planet in an unyielding haze, and scans of its surface show only silicates and molten tin. Its daily thermal fluctuations lead to hurricane-level vortices, 2 at each pole, forming eyes that can be seen from orbit. Despite all this, Darwin is still used by spacers as a drive core discharge point. Hydrogen pierces the clouds in the upper atmosphere, making for a relatively benign approach. An unusually small Pegasid, or hot Jupiter, Wallace was originally an extrasolar planet that entered this system and was captured by the gravity well of the G-class star Skepsis. Tidally locked, Wallace's hot side reaches temperatures over 2,500 degrees Celsius. While not large enough, proportionate to the star to cause eclipses visible from Watson, it is easily seen at dawn or dusk as one of the brightest objects in the sky. Laena, cloaked, is a methane-clouded hothouse planet. Its lack of a metal-rich core and significant magnetosphere allows for an easy scan, which reveals mining equipment on its surface. It can be deduced that this mining occurred within the last 5 years. Any longer and the machines would have been worn down to nothing by the excessive heat and dust storms of hot iron oxide. Sanctum is proof of the old spacer adage, just because it's called a garden world doesn't mean it's a picnic. Freezing ice storms cover the poles and temperate zones, leaving a narrow strip of habitable land at the equator. Dry but windy, this area is home to Sanctum's minimal terrestrial plant life. The planet has yet to develop land-based animals, though invertebrates grow quite large in its pelagic seas. Mining, referred to as ice cracking at anywhere but the equator, is common employment on Sanctum. The planet is rich in platinum and palladium deposits, as well as boron, which is locally used in semiconductor doping. Travel advisory. Carbon dioxide levels on Sanctum can reach 5,000 parts per million during thermal inversions. Travellers should carry a breath mask at all times and consult the Sanctum World Weather Service for warnings. Travel advisory. Piracy is at a 14-year high on Sanctum. Visitors should take appropriate security precautions.